Everybody hates Mondays. It's Monday, but it's okay. Now let's go to the show.
What is up, Low Gang? It's Monday. We're mavericking up.
Yes, sir. Be a maverick. Change your life.
No, I'm just kidding, but yeah, it's Monday again.
Welcome to the second episode of the reboot of our sixth episode of our podcast.
What?
It's okay. So, today a little fun intro for you guys. Our fire alarm went off in our apartment, so we're like, let's go get some food. We were recommended to get what is called Crown Burger. So I got the double, I think is what, like, this is the double cheeseburger, and you got the...
I just got a bacon cheeseburger.
Bacon cheeseburger. And we got the fries, and it came with a little secret sauce or whatever, so...
But yeah, so we're just going to eat this while we do the podcast, but we're going to do a review.
Review. So...
All right, start off with the fry. I'm hungry.
Fry? Okay, we're doing raw fry and then dip
Raw
fry?
fry.
Raw fry. Go.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of, like, the really thick fries. I like the skinnier ones, the crunch more. I don't really like soft fries.
Yeah, if it's going to be a big fry, it needs to be a wedge, to me. You know what I mean?
That's just fry sauce. That's not secret sauce.
This is fry sauce?
I love fry sauce, though. Fry sauce, 10 out of 10. Greatest dip of all time.
You know where it was invented?
Kentucky.
I think it was invented in Utah.
Oh.
I could be wrong, though.
Nice.
Somebody chat GPT and comment, please.
All right, burger time. I'm hungry.
Burger time.
All right, so I'm going to get a good... no dip, just bite.
No dip, just bite?
Uh-huh. Wow. No,
Yeah.
that's a good tasting burger.
That's a good burger.
It actually has seasoning. You know how most fast food chains, it's just like ketchup, all you taste is ketchup and mustard and onions and tomato? No, I could taste the salt and pepper on that burger.
Yeah.
The bacon's really good too.
I'm just trying to compare it to like an In-N-Out because it's price-wise about the same. And of course, this is just a basic. I didn't get like the Crown Burger or like anything special, like I would get like a In-N-Out type of thing. But I mean, I enjoyed it. So for 2 burgers, fries and large soda, it was $36.22.
No, it's 32 something.
It was 32 something. Sorry. Look how long this fry is. That came from a big potato. So, I mean, if you think that's affordable, you know.
Oh yeah, $15 for a combo nowadays in Utah. Not bad.
That's literally how much a Whopper cost at Wendy's.
Yeah. What?
Oh, that was my bad. What do Wendy's
Whopper?
sell? What do Wendy's sell?
Baconator.
A Baconator, sorry. A Baconate my nader, sorry. You're my nader, because your name is Nate.
That's gay.
That is pretty gay. I can't lie.
But yeah, overall as a meal, 7.5, 8,
Yeah.
6, 7.
6, 7. No, I'd give it a
Something
7.5. I would never order the fries again because there's
Yeah.
nothing special.
Nothing special about the
Like
fries.
this is just something you get out at like a rib cook-off type of thing. That's like that's just like it's just kind of there to.
I
give
could
you
do better.
calories. Yeah. Like there's no seasoning on the fries either. It's literally just
Yeah, you just taste potato.
It's just a
potato and
potato.
oil.
yeah, just kind of like a waste. But,
Waste of cows, dude.
Yeah. The beverage is good though.
What?
The beverage.
Yeah, they got good soda. It's like some places, the carbonation isn't enough. So like, the soda sucks, but this is good.
Yeah.
Good combination.
I agree.
Is this considered a mukbang?
Technically, because we're eating, I think.
Someone needs to talk to No Avocado.
Tell me that. Yeah. Well, he's skinny now.
You're gonna die.
He seems like the type of person to touch kids, though, don't you think?
100%.
Like, I don't know. He just gives off that vibe.
Hey, weirdo. But yeah. So that's the intro. But it's Monday, bro.
Yeah.
It's grind season. It's
man.
grind time. We good. Mondays suck, but we good, okay?
You might be like, hey, but it's Tuesday when you upload this. Just forget about that.
Just do it by midnight.
Sunday, our plan is to record on Sundays, but what happened is Easter. So
We took a break.
yeah, so we decided after one episode of working really hard, you know, we took a break.
Yeah.
But we're back. Back from our break. I
We
think
back.
you missed us.
Smoking that crack.
Bro, so I posted a YouTube video where I'm gonna go through all the, what are they called? Not Post
Mission
Malone.
Impossible.
Mission Impossible. I'm gonna go through all the Mission Impossible movies, and I rewatched the first one. I hated it, right? And it's I had like 30 views, right? But for some reason, it has a bunch of comments, like out of nowhere. I just checked. It has like 4 or 5 different comments, which is like my videos that have like 1,000 views have like no comments, you know? And they're all like, every single one of them is like, I will never trust a Gen Z to review a movie ever. Like 3 of them were like that.
Are you Gen Z?
We both are, yeah. Because Millennial ended in like 1998 or something.
Huh.
So,
So we're in with
yeah, we're
all the tomfoolery?
Yeah, we're skibbitying, and
Oh, bro.
I think that's Gen X though, if I'm not mistaken. Like our little-
Generation's 10, right? The generation? 10?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
I don't know.
But yeah, and then one person commented saying, your comment is valid because you are a part of Gen Z, and I will always support Gen Z opinions. I read that and I'm like, with all due respect, that person's got colorful hair.
Oh, God.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That person probably has a little bit of a lisp, you know.
But he might be a nice person.
He's probably a great person.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know.
assume
Yeah.
what he looks like.
Yeah, I'm just assuming his gender, but commented. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, yeah.
I can do that with anything.
Yeah, okay. Should we try that? Mm-hmm. So I'll give you something, and then you have to assume the gender.
All right, I'll give you the race, too.
Okay. Courage the Cowardly Dog.
So that's going to be... That's not a comment. That's just a show.
Well, somebody could have commented Courage the Cowardly Dog.
All right. That would be a white... Just a normal guy.
I think you just came upon a great
I don't really like tomatoes.
you just came across a really good.
I eat ass, but not a tomato.
What did you just say?
I don't know.
I don't know if you watched our that's crazy, dude. So you know how in your YouTube videos you put the Taco Bell sound? Mm-hmm. On the podcast, I do a basketball bouncing sound, like from Ping Pong Playa. Mm-hmm. So, because you said the A word last time.
Oh, I did.
And then I just put a bouncing ball. Okay, so check this out. Let's click. I'm gonna just click on a random YouTube video. Okay. And I'm just gonna read the top comment. Okay. And I need you to tell me. I need you to gender identify and raceify this person. Okay.
Okay.
I believe the reason they put Dina there is to give her more of a solid reason to go with Ellie going forward, because in the game she just kind of follows on.
That is a woman.
Okay.
She's gonna be your typical. She could be Hispanic,
Okay.
but like a nerdy Hispanic
Yeah.
or Latina, whatever.
Like a sexy senorita?
Yeah, but she's just quirky, quiet, you know.
Okay,
And
yeah.
she just watches YouTube and just posts stuff like that.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, I think this, you know, nothing
Yeah.
wrong. Yeah, that's what I think.
I'm pretty sure it's a dude, because their username is Wagwan from BM,
What?
and that's their profile picture.
I'm still right.
All right. That was on a Penguin Zero. Charlie Chocolate Factory. Okay. Let's check this out.
They got a text.
Check this out. Okay. It's almost like y'all wasn't slaves.
Whoa!
That's a top comment.
Whoa.
That's a top comment on this video.
White dude voted for Trump,
Okay.
has a beard.
Okay. His profile picture is the black Jake from State Farm. And his username is "A buddy, you're wrong." Definitely a white dude. So definitely,
I think I'm right.
Definitely a white dude. Yeah, and that was on Phase Adapt Live's channel. So, and the first thing I pop up is one of the Phase dudes are in a hot dog. So that's pretty interesting. All right.
This would be better if I had context for the video.
Yeah, 100%. Well, we just came up with this video idea just now, though. So it's like, don't expect much. Okay, here we
Last
go.
one. I'm about to get canceled for this.
Okay. Nah, that I'm not his daughter ending is funny as F.
I'm not his daughter ending. That's either a black dude or a Hispanic dude.
All right.
Probably like our age or younger.
Yeah. The username is Chill Boyo.
Yeah.
And that was on a Gideon premium channel where he catches predators of children. So that was a fun game.
Yeah.
Also, your comment about tomatoes was a little out there.
Had to be said.
I like this.
It's good.
I like this. No, just eating food,
Oh yeah.
chill vibes. You know.
We'll have to find something new to do every beginning.
Oh, you want to hear
Like
something?
maybe sometimes we're building Legos, sometimes we're eating, sometimes we're playing Super Smash Bros. On the TV while playing.
We're smashing bros on TV.
Yeah, multiple.
I'd love that. 8-man smash.
Huh?
What? No, you want to hear something sad?
Yeah.
When we posted the podcast, we lost a subscriber.
Oh, what?
We went from 5 subscribers to 4 subscribers.
Who unsubscribed?
Your
Yeah.
ex-girlfriend?
Oh, really? What the freak? Why?
Our only comment on our podcast was your ex-girlfriend, and I deleted it.
Why?
Just cause.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Nah, she probably just didn't want to
See you.
see me.
Yeah. Because we're posting 2 shorts a day,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So she didn't want to see you every time she opened YouTube.
True.
I just thought that was funny.
We have 4 subscribers.
That's why we're posting on our personal channels also.
Big ballin'.
Shot Colin.
We need to do a new intro too. I didn't like
I
it.
loved that intro.
I thought it was fine. It's kind of, I don't know.
Like the video
Yeah, us standing there like that.
or the sound?
Us standing there like this.
Like the video?
Yes! I didn't like that.
Don't use that tone with me, boy.
Shut up, ho.
You just call me a hoe? It's actually pronounced hoer.
What?
What? You ever seen Fat Albert? I feel like I'm white Fat Albert. What you think, chat? You think I'm black Fat Albert?
Why would you say that?
What do you mean?
They're obviously all going to say yes and start roasting you now.
Boom, and that's called a clip. Okay. Should I say the N word?
No.
Hard R?
I mean, you shouldn't. You technically can. 'Cause
Legally-
Our dad is black. He
Yes.
doesn't.
We are the same person. Like we have the same
We're
genetics.
not the same person.
We're a separate person, actually.
Yeah, no, we have the same.
Say no, Mickey 17.
Our dad is black, indeed.
Hey, dude. DNA tested.
Yeah.
But I didn't need the DNA test to confirm it. I just happened to have it.
What? Oh, yeah, you did.
Because we got like 23andMe or whatever.
Yeah.
Because we wanted to see how black we were.
Yeah.
Shocker. I'm a lot less black than you are.
Yeah. Not by much though. I don't remember my percentage.
I'm 18%.
I don't think you're 18%. I think you're like 12.
I round up to 25% though.
So it's a large round. Eric, our second oldest brother, he's like 29?
Splash?
29%. He's more than a quarter.
Yeah.
Which is actually insane because mathematically, how is that possible if our dad's half and our mom is just white?
Well, it goes the other way. How am I more white?
How are you? Yeah. That's true. That's weird.
Genetics are weird.
Yeah. It's true.
Did you know? Oh no, I'm not gonna say that.
Okay. Did you have a bit or whatever planned?
Not really.
What? You're the one that's supposed to be prepared for this.
I know, but then the alarm went off.
We were gonna start in like 5
Okay,
minutes.
shut up. I have an idea. Okay.
Then say it.
I have 2 ideas written down. I was just eating food. I was stalling for time. Stalling? What's stalling? Name the movie. And don't get it wrong like you did last time. Can you name the movie?
No.
I'll take this clip out of the clip. What movie is it?
I don't know.
It's a SpongeBob movie. Scarlett Johansson's character, the princess, she's stalling.
She's Scarlett Johansson?
Yeah, she's Scarlett Johansson.
What?
Yeah. She's stalling the.
Oh. Yeah.
Speaking of that, Lupita Nyong'o. Okay. She's in 12 Years a Slave, banger movie, specifically all the female slave sections, because they're all nude. No, but Lupita Nyong'o's in that movie. I don't know why I just said that. I'm gonna be honest. It's just Crown Burger got me acting up. But no, I think she's one of the hottest actresses in Hollywood right now.
A black actor? Mm-hmm. No.
Actress, by the way.
No.
She was in Black Panther.
Sydney Sweeney hit my line.
She just broke up with her fiance.
Oh, yeah?
And then she went to Glenn Powell's sister's wedding.
W.
Yeah, so. Yo, have you seen that one? What's that one Glenn Powell movie?
I don't know who that is.
He was like the cocky one from Top Gun. He was in the movie with Sydney Sweeney.
Oh.
Anybody but you or whatever.
Yeah, I know his
Yeah,
face.
these fries are terrible.
Yeah, I don't even want to eat them.
No, it's a great movie. Frick, what's it called? I don't remember what it's called. But he's pretty much like a hitman. It's called Hitman. You need to watch that movie.
Okay.
I started watching with Mom, and then like it had been like a couple days, and I wanted to finish the movie. I'm glad I didn't finish the movie with Mom, because literally the next scene after I started was like 15 minutes of sex. Okay, and the actress in that movie, oh my gosh. Okay, I like them pale and red, right? Red-headed, right? And Lupita Nyong'o, you know?
Huh?
Lupita Nyong'o, the black chick.
What language you speaking?
African, Canese. But I'm telling you, whatever she is in that movie, freaking beautiful, bro.
What do you mean whatever she is? Oh, like whatever race she is?
Racial profile.
She white?
No, she's like,
She green?
she's Mexicanese. I don't know what she is.
Oh, she Latina?
Yeah. And she was in Andor, and I'm like, this chick is hot. Who is this chick? I IMDb'd her, and I'm like, that's the same chick.
Andor.
You've never seen it. It's a Star Wars show.
No, I started it. I'm pretty sure I started watching it with you guys. And I was like, this show sucks.
It was really crappy until like the last episode, but this next season is supposed to be really good, which comes out next week.
Nice.
Where'd all the napkins go?
Done.
All right.
You just threw them back on the carpet.
Yeah. Okay. So you just watched Overwatch, right? So Marvel Rivals Overwatch debate is keeps going back and forth, right? Why do you think Marvel Rivals won't have the lasting that Overwatch has?
Well, I'm not going to say it's not going to last as long because you can't really tell, especially with Marvel behind it. You know, if it was like, so when Overwatch first came out, there was a game called Paladins, I think it was. Just a cookie cutter Overwatch.
And it was free to play back then.
It was free to play back then, but it died within a couple months. If Marvel wasn't behind Marvel Rivals, the same thing would have happened. People would have played it for a few months because it was something new and fresh, but no, that game, for competitive, way too easy. It's way too easy to get kills. It's way too easy that there's way too much, like, it's so unbalanced, it's insane. The amount of damage a lot of characters can do makes no sense. Like, there's abilities in that game where you can just one-clip somebody with ease. Super dumb. There's way too much healing. Like, some of these healers can just sustain a tank forever. Like, it's so unbalanced, it's insane. Marvel Rivals will never be what Overwatch was and is.
You want to hear something crazy? I've already told you this, but I'll tell chat this. I don't know why I keep saying chat. It's because I'm hip with the jive. So I hopped on Twitch, which I rarely hop on Twitch, right? And on Marvel Rivals, it has like 150,000 followers, right? And there was like 65,000 active viewers, right?
Yeah.
But then a game like Valorant, which I've never played personally, because I don't have a PC that can run it, even though it's on the Xbox now, but that has like 80,000 followers, but like 77,000 were watching. So like almost all of their followers were watching, which I thought was interesting. And I feel like that's just the difference between like a game that has staying power and a game that is just like casual, if that makes sense. Because like I liked Overwatch when it first came out, but it just got really competitive. You know what I mean? People just got so much better. And me being like a casual, like I'll play for like an hour, like every couple of days, you know. I just got kind of fell behind, you know. But like Marvel Rivals is way more casual, you know. So like I still hop in and I'm destroying people, right? And it says this Marvel characters, I'm able to like be like, oh, they just dropped a new skin for Scarlet Witch, which is my main, right? And then I'm actually gonna want to get it. It's the same thing with Fortnite. Like I do not understand why people in Fortnite would buy like a Fortnite original skin. You know what I mean? It makes no sense to me. When you could play as Scorpion, as a freaking alien from Alien vs. Predator, you know, as Finn and Jake just got dropped, and freaking Optimus Prime.
What?
Yeah.
That's sick.
Like all these cool, why would you pick a freaking Renegade Raider?
Renegade Widow?
Literally, that's stupid, right? I don't understand it.
Sydney Sweeney or Renegade Widow?
Lupita Nyong'o.
Okay.
But yeah, and it's the same thing with like, that's why I think Marvel Rivals is so popular, because it's actually like, you know, the characters. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I have a connection to the Overwatch characters, that OG Overwatch characters, but all the new characters I couldn't care less about.
Yeah.
Because I don't know anything about them, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
What do we?
You
think we're ever going to grow out of saying, what do we?
No. It's going to be funny forever.
Yeah. Did you expect to see who won in the Overwatch team? Do you think they were going to win?
Did I think they were going to win?
Yeah.
I think they had a really good chance.
Why is it not swiping?
But I was upset. My team lost. I was going for Team Falcons proper.
Falcon Punch! Sorry. Let's bring it back to Smashing Bros. All right. I have a deep question. Nathan, okay, watch this, guys. This is how you clip farm, okay? Hey, Nathan, why do you use Pandora?
First of all.
No, okay.
Have you seen the two guys? It's a white guy and like a half black guy. They do a podcast. One has a beard.
I follow them, yes.
Yeah, I was trying to be because you know how he's like.
What?
Yeah, I was trying to do that.
All right, let's restart. We're gonna restart the clip.
All right.
Okay. Why in the world do you use Pandora in 2025? That sounded too much like an ad. Let me restart. Okay, Nathan, why the crap do you use Pandora?
Because the shuffle on Apple Music doesn't work properly. It will play these same things over and over again, even though I have over like 2,000 songs on there.
All right.
But it'll play the same every time I click shuffle. Oh, it's a song I've heard every day. And I don't know how to change that. So I don't pay for Pandora, but I just use Pandora because when I click shuffle stations, it's gonna play random things, like real random things. You know how many songs that Pandora has played for me that I haven't heard in years, and then I add it to my Apple Music? That happens every day.
Every day?
Every day.
It's every day, bro, with the Disney Channel Flow?
Yeah. That's why.
I'm really good at like interrupting you and getting you off your train of thought, aren't I?
Yeah.
No, I mean, it makes sense. I think we should start a movement, the Pandora movement.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Well, if you're watching right now, here, zoom in. You just pinch in if you're on your phone. Download Pandora, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just think it's very interesting, but it makes a very good point. Because it's like, isn't it like, it plays like 10 songs and then you get like a minute of ads or something like that? So like, at least that's how it was when I was in high school.
It'll play ads like every 3 songs.
Yeah.
But if you pay for it's probably like $9.99 a month. And you get no ads, unlimited skips.
Yeah.
But nah, Pandora's dope because it's like a real shuffle. Like it'll play songs you have liked, obviously, but it'll play random stuff too. I'm honestly thinking about getting rid of Apple Music and just paying for Pandora.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for talking while I got my information I needed. Okay, first question. Gordon Ramsay or Bear Grylls?
Oh, freak.
Now, this is very specific to you because you love both of those guys.
Yeah. They're on my Mount Rushmore.
So we talking about drinking our own piss or idiot sandwich here?
I'm probably going to go with Gordon Ramsay.
Over Bear Grylls is crazy.
Hear me out. Because Bear Grylls, he knows what he's talking about, obviously, but he had a crew with him.
Yeah.
Everywhere he went.
Yeah.
Yeah, he ate those maggots, but there was people there to like, he was never under any like real stress.
Yeah, like the outdoor boys or whatever.
Like
right?
that, yeah, he's out there alone. If something goes wrong, he's figuring it out.
And he's not like, yeah.
That dude is the GOAT. That dude's the GOAT. If we're talking about camping, I'm choosing Luke from Outdoor Boys over Bear Grylls. Like if I had to bring somebody to go camping with me to survive, I'm taking Luke from the Outdoor Boys.
Okay. Luke Skywalker versus Luke from the Outdoor Boys. Check that out. Watch out.
In what? A battle of the
Just
dead?
in general.
Luke
I like that answer.
from the Outdoor Boys, bro.
Oh, I don't like that answer.
But yeah, no. Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon
I'm
Ramsay.
choosing because he, he's got Michelin stars. He's a real chef. He a real,
Oh, say it. Don't
He's a
say it.
real
Then
chef.
No, don't say it. Yeah, I was gonna say
saying
I didn't want to have to edit that.
He's a real chef.
Chef.
Yeah.
Dashi. You still look like Dashi when you said that. Okay. I was gonna have a bunch of those things related to like you, but I couldn't think of any other than that.
What?
I just thought of that randomly, okay? And so I decided in a future episode, what we're going to do is we're going to take the top 100 movies and we're going to put them in a tier list, right? And like every episode, we're going to do like one layer of the tier, right? So that's an idea I have. But
Winning movie we're going to reenact.
no,
Oh.
we can if you guys want. I mean, I think that would be funny. Like if it was
That'd be pretty
Avatar or
funny.
something, we paint ourselves fully blue. I think that would actually get good views. Okay, but instead what we're going to do is we're just going to take the top 10 highest grossing movies and we're going to rank them.
All right.
Okay? So number 10, The Lion King. Now this is from 2019, the live action remake.
What?
Yep, it made
That's top 10?
$1.6 billion.
What the
Yep.
freak?
And we're going to put the number 10 against the number 1, Avatar from 2009. $2.9 billion.
That's number 1?
Yep.
It's a great movie.
Avatar, Lion King. I'm personally taking The Lion King.
What?
I think Avatar 2 is just the first movie, but better. And I and I don't like The Lion King.
Wait, what are you talking?
I think it's a battle between a useless watch and a bad movie.
No, what are you saying? Which one's better? I'm so confused.
I would take Lion King over Avatar.
You're insane.
Why?
The live action?
Oh, you ever heard of Donald Glover, Childish Gambino?
Yeah.
Oh, I just can't wait to be king, bro.
He was in that movie?
Yeah, he was Simba.
I think he is the corniest person ever.
Yeah, well, you never watched Community, though.
I've seen clips and...
I've seen enough movies to know that popping the back of a raft to make it go faster. I love that freaking TV show, dude.
Which one is that?
That's a good idea. Maybe I'll start quoting movies and see if you know what movie that's from. That's a good.
But not...
So you take an Avatar. I'm not gonna fight you over it.
Childish Gambino is very talented, but I just don't.
So Avatar goes on. Okay. Avengers Endgame, $2.7 billion, or Jurassic World 2015, 1.6.
Endgame.
Okay. That one's pretty easy. I did like the first Jurassic World, though, but we're not 7 years old.
Yeah.
Right? Avatar The Way of the Water, so the sequel, right, made $2.3 billion versus Inside Out 2, which I have not seen.
I saw it.
1.6 billion.
No, it wasn't good. It really wasn't. The first one was way better.
Yeah, so Avatar Way of Water?
Yeah.
I think it's better than the first Avatar, so... All right, here we go. Titanic, a movie I have not seen. It's got 2.2 billion versus Spider-Man No Way Home, 1.9.
Spider-Man.
You have to go Spider-Man, right? I mean, come on, look at this. I got Spider-Man.
Screw them rich pricks that were on that boat.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Get on a boat. I hope you die. That's just a simple fact.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was excessive.
I hope you
Sorry.
die.
Okay. Sorry. That's my bad. Star Wars The Force Awakens, so the first sequel Star Wars movie, which got $2 billion versus Avengers Infinity War, which is $2 billion.
Okay, wait, which Star Wars is this?
This is episode 7. Sorry.
6,
I actually didn't even do that. No, it's episode 7, so the first one with like Kylo Ren and Rey.
Oh.
Which I think was actually a good movie, and it set up a lot of interesting stuff that they never did because they had different directors for all the movies.
Yeah.
And it's an Avengers Infinity War, which is a top 3 Marvel movie. MCU movie.
Yeah. I'm just not a huge fan of a lot of the new Star Wars stuff.
Yeah.
Except for... Which one was insanely good? I don't know why I said it like that.
Rogue One.
Rogue One was pretty insane, yeah. I remember
like
that. And then, because bro, at the end of the movie, when it clips to Darth Vader,
yo,
bro,
Ka-ching!
oh
Pew,
my gosh,
pew, pew.
dude. Also, side note, Darth Vader's he's gotta have the most aura out of any villain.
Yeah, 100%.
Ever.
Yeah, okay, this is why, you want to know what? If you're watching me right now and you like Harry Potter, hey, go off yourself, okay? Darth Vader is so much better than Severus Snape or whatever the frick his no-nose mother trucker is, okay? Don't talk to me, get off of my screen. Sorry.
Tell people to off themselves.
I didn't say the word.
You can't say that.
What? It's like, it could mean so many
You're gonna
things.
get us demonetized.
It could mean so many things.
No, everyone knows what that means.
All right, my bad.
You can keep the whole thing, but...
I'm not cutting, no, this is staying in.
Bro, you're going to get a strike. You can't tell people to
Bro, I'll
off
freaking
themselves.
strike you if you keep talking back to me, boy.
All right, get a strike.
Sorry. No, I'm not going to do that. But I'm not taking that. I thought that was pretty funny.
It's funny, but you can't... Okay, I was actually talking to Parker about this. You remember how in the video where you said, I have a gun?
Yeah.
You can't do that.
That's a banger video. Got like 1.6 views.
Craig, seriously, you can't say that. You're going to get another strike on that video if YouTube sees it.
Nah.
Yes, you will. There's certain things that you can't say.
Yeah.
And telling people to kill themselves and saying...
I didn't say that. You put those words into my mouth.
You have a gun
I said
public
go off yourself.
Is one of them.
That can mean like go off in a video game. Like, you're playing Pac-Man. Oh, you got the pellet. Oh, eat all the ghosts.
All right.
Okay, sorry. Avatar versus Avengers Endgame. I'm going to take an Endgame all day. So 1 versus 2 right now.
What?
Avatar versus Avengers Endgame.
Wait, so what did we just end off on?
We just did Star Wars, The Force Awakens versus Infinity War.
Oh, I chose Infinity War.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Yeah. So Avengers Endgame or Avatar?
The first one?
What? Yeah.
The first Avatar?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I gotta take Endgame.
All right,
Avatar's good, but like
same. I feel like all the Marvel movies are just gonna be at the top. All right, Spider-Man: No Way Home or Avatar 2?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. I agree. Yeah, there's no competition there. Avengers: Infinity War. Wait, I'm kind of over this. Can we just say Infinity War 1?
Infinity War.
It's literally Endgame, Infinity War, or Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And I would rather watch Spider-Man out of all of those, but I think Infinity War is a better movie.
Was more iconic for the moment.
Yeah, because I think Infinity War is better than Endgame. Personally, I think it's a better movie.
Which one's Infinity War?
That's when they lose and everybody gets blipped out of existence.
Oh, bro, nah. You know what one's better than all of them? Age of Ultron. Age of Ultron was a dope bad guy.
That movie sucks.
What?
I just rewatched all the movies like last year, year and a half ago, and that was like one of my least favorites.
Bro, there were so many biblical freaking...
There Are No Strings on Me. That's Pinocchio, bro.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
That's
there was
Pinocchio.
one scene where
Kronberg's
they were talking about killing everybody, and Ultron's like, ask Noah. Talk about Noah's
That's
Ark.
tough.
That's tough, bro.
That is tough. But nah, my favorite Marvel movies, either Spider-Man: Homecoming, the first reboot in the MCU, that is, or I like Civil War, because that was like the first time you saw Black Panther, and that's a character who's aura farming.
He's pretty cool.
But yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Do you have
Um,
anything else to talk about? I feel like we need to do one more segment. You know,
I don't know. I don't got nothing.
you're not a very creative person.
I was literally in the process of thinking what I was gonna do, and then the fire alarm went off.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what I was doing as well.
And no, I'm not a creative person. I'm good at Overwatch. That's about it.
Yeah, you're more of an action-oriented person, right?
What?
You're more of an action-oriented person.
Yeah.
Okay. I have an idea. Never mind. I'm not gonna do that. I was gonna go over my letterboxd and the movies that I reviewed, and I was gonna ask you your opinion on those movies. So I watched Too Fast, Too Furious, and John Wick 4 back to back, right? Like one day after the other. I gave John Wick 4 3 stars and Too Fast, Too Furious 4 stars. Now some people are gonna say that's crazy, but I think that's smart. Okay. Because all John Wick is punches and stuff, right? And it's a fun movie. But after the fourth fight, you're kind of like, okay, I've seen fighting. Can we get a little bit of story, right?
Yeah. How has he not been shot once?
Yeah. Yeah, like... And it's like, yeah. But then, like, Too Fast, Too Furious is like, don't worry about a you know what I mean?
Iconic.
Yeah, it's got, like, quotables, you know what I mean? It's got cars, even though that's, like, the worst movie for cars, I think, out of all the Fast and Furious movies.
Yeah, that one's nothing.
Yeah. I mean, the Challenger and the Camaro that they pick up in that movie are pretty dope.
Yeah.
But, like, they're, like, the ones on the poster, like the purple and green or whatever.
The Mitsubishis.
Yeah, they must have, yeah. Yep. All right. Okay.
Yeah, it just depends on what you like.
Have you finished Naruto yet? The
No.
people are wanting to know.
I haven't. Did we talk about that last time?
We talked about that you're watching Naruto, yeah.
No, because I probably would be done with it by now, but the Overwatch all this last weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Overwatch League was happening. I did.
So,
I
like the
watched-
Super Bowl of Overwatch, if you're watching this.
Yeah.
Dude, that Crown Burger did not go through me very well.
I feel fine. My stomach's growling. It's definitely gonna come out later.
Yeah, that's
Not
me too.
good. All right, so are we done?
Well, I mean, we could keep talking. I'm enjoying just talking to my brother, you know?
Yeah.
It was so like, I'm watching Boruto now, you know? And everybody disses on Boruto, but I personally don't see why yet.
You spoiled little brat.
Well, yeah, but like I finished the first arc, right? Or I think what is the first arc?
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I'm not going to spoil anything for you. It has nothing to do with Shippuden. But it's really just like, Naruto getting to know all of his classmates, and then like he's like
Boruto?
cocky. What'd I say?
You said Naruto.
Yeah, that's what I said. So Boruto getting to know all of his like classmates and like beating them all up because they're all cocky, and he's like, I don't want to be the Hokage. The Hokage is a terrible person because
Isn't his dad the Hokage?
Yeah, but Naruto's like constantly busy doing like paperwork and stuff, so he's like never home.
That's not a good dad.
And so Boruto's always like, I'm not gonna say that because I don't want to spoil it. You need to finish Naruto.
I will this week.
Yeah, and then like, I don't know, it's very interesting, and they still haven't like that one dude like Orochimaru kid or whatever. They still haven't explained him yet, right? He said like my parent, and they've shown like Orochimaru, but like not the face, but the voice, you could recognize the voice, you know. So like he's clearly Orochimaru's kid, but like how did he get made?
Orochimaru probably just made him in his lab.
Well, yeah, he came out of a tube.
Yeah.
So they showed that, but like I want to know like how he was like made, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, low-key, I'm never eating Crown Burger again. I'd rather just get In-N-Out because it's cheaper, and I think it's a better experience.
Yeah. It wasn't good enough to like,
Yeah.
oh, we gotta go again, you know?
Yeah, I mean, but it is close. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so that is like one positive, is it's close.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I hope you guys' Easter was phenomenal. I hope you guys spent it with your family, and remember to say prayers before you ate food. Saying prayers are important.
Okay, that's the end of the podcast.
Yeah, let's go. Closing on my.
It's Monday, but it's okay.
Woo!